Tasting like a boss, narcoleptic Chihuahua Productions. That'll do it.
Tasting like a boss. Happy Thanksgiving 2025. I have my little boy Rolo Tomasi here. Mwah. Hey everybody, how you doing? He's a glorious mess. He's 17. Oh, he can't see, can't really hear, and he doesn't really like me, do you? Not really. If you've watched some reviews before, he's been known to sort of snap at me, but it's not that bad. I still jump because I get scared, but he has no teeth. So what is he gonna do, huh? Okay. Well, anyway, what are we here for today? Well, besides telling a Chihuahua story, which we'll do when we dispense the NITROPRESS later on, we're reviewing Fallout Rocky Root 66. It is one of the 2025 Fallout flavors. There are two of them. This is the first one I'm going to be reviewing. Now, last year, I reviewed the 3 flavors that came out by Bones as a cross promotion with Fallout. And at that time, I hadn't played the video game, hadn't watched the series. Well, I still haven't played the video game. I'm more old school Nintendo, although I do like BioShock. But I did watch the series and I liked it a lot. In fact, the second season's coming out. I was excited about that before I even knew the coffee was coming. But it starts December 17th. And yeah, I'm stoked. I think it was a really, really great show. So obviously we have the 3 main characters there on the front. And on the back, we have the description. This is a Rocky Road ice cream flavored coffee. And so it says, the road's torn to hell. A rad scorpions on your 6 and the heat is brutal. Good thing you've got Rocky Root 66 riding shotgun. This bold brew combines rich coffee, sweet chocolate, marshmallow, and roasted nuts, like a Rocky Road sundae that grew up in the wasteland. It's smooth, a little wild, and just sweet enough to keep you going. Whether you're chasing the horizon or tearing through the wreckage, this is your ride or die fuel. Okay, awesome. Well, we are going to be doing it in a 4-way review like we do, at least we aspire to do each time. We're going to be doing it in the Cold Brew, got it in the Bones cup right here. We're going to be doing it in the Drip. Oh, what was it? Oh, is that Middle Daughter of Boss? Oh, am I shamelessly self-promoting or promoting my daughter? Yes, I am. Dancing with Dresses. Oh, track list there. Great EP. She was in the studio last night working on some other music. Awesome. Haven't heard it yet. Espresso. And of course, we're going to be doing it in the NITROPRESS. Okay, but before we get to the tasting, Rolo, we have to give it a little smell test, okay? Hopefully it smells better than your breath. Here we go. It's weird to say, but can you say that you kind of smell toasted marshmallow? You really kind of smell toasted marshmallow. And the coffee, it's very pleasant. I like that a lot. You know, that's my first time really taking a big sniff of it because when I was brewing it, it didn't give off a lot of scent. To be fair, I was kind of running around getting ready for Thanksgiving. So I'm running in and out of the kitchen. I wasn't sort of standing over just like sniffing it in. All right, smells good. Let's get to the Cold Brew. Cold brew for over 24 hours. No scent, which is typical for a cold brew. Tasting like a boss. You know, I really like that. You know, I had seen some of the posts by individuals whose opinions I really highly respect about the flavor, and they thought it was too subtle. And while I can totally see what they're talking about because, you know, Bones can really do good coffee-based, not coffee, but chocolate-based cold brews or chocolate-based coffees. This one isn't as intense, but I'll tell you what I really like about it. That makes it unique is besides the chocolate flavor, the nutty flavor is something that carries throughout the taste of the coffee. That's really, really nice. So the taste may be a bit muted compared to other chocolate-based cold brews, but I think that I like that nuttiness that carries on through the taste of the cold brew with the chocolate. And yeah, there's that little sweet little creamy marshmallowy aspect to it. I'm really hoping we could do the NITROPRESS will pull that flavor out. But yeah, it's really good. But I know what you're saying. If you're looking for just a nice solid chocolate cold brew, is that gonna be the most in your face? No. Is it gonna be a little more subtle for some? Yeah. But if you want to have that nutty aspect, I think you're really gonna like it. Also, let's be real. If you like Fallout, you're probably getting the bag anyway, right? I also think it's kind of interesting that the images are so small in comparison to last year's. Last year's, each bag was each of the characters, but you know, they're all together now, so what are you gonna do? All right, let's get to the drip. Again, Dancing in Dresses, Ella Rose Smith. Get on Amazon for free if you want. Stream it on Spotify. It's worth it. Listen to all 4 songs, trust me. All right. Okay, well, hey, the scent on this is nice. The chocolate nutty notes come out really nice with the coffee. All right, tasting like a boss. I like that. Now, would I have known it was Rocky Road? No, I wouldn't have known it was Rocky Road. Would I have known it was something special and something good? Yeah, I would. Now, it tastes, interestingly, I mean, it is a medium roast coffee, but you're getting that medium roast taste, but you're also getting the dark stuff. Now, see that noise you're hearing in the background? That noise makes me angry for 2 reasons. One, that's the garbage truck, okay? It makes me angry because 1, I checked last night and I was told they weren't gonna be coming by today. 1. 2, it really makes me angry because I feel like they shouldn't have to be doing it today. It's Thanksgiving, come tomorrow if you want. So, what are you gonna do? All right, so we're gonna have a trash truck in the background of the review. So, on the drip, I also think it's a winner on the drip, but don't go in thinking the drip's gonna taste like Rocky Road, because it doesn't. It's just gonna taste like a really good cup of coffee with some chocolate notes. Now let's move to the espresso. Have it here. The scent is killer on this one. Get the chocolate, the creamy, the nutty, all together. Ooh, that's nice. All right, tasting like a boss. I like that. That's got even more taste than the drip. So far I'm liking the cold brew and the espresso, with the cold brew having the edge, the drip being good, but just not really, you know, maximizing the Rocky Road taste. Hey, Kylo, you mad at someone? It appears so. All 4 of them are out here right now. Okay, just Rolo got the special privilege of being the guest host today. All right, now we're gonna try the NITROPRESS. Now, as soon as I dispense the NITROPRESS coffee, we're gonna have a little conversation of a story that I heard and I wanted to share with you guys. We're gonna be dispensing into the Bones coffee cup. All right. Look at that. That's just nitrogen, guys. No cream, no sugar, just nitrogen. Gonna let that separate over here as we have this discussion. So, Rolo, let me tell you a story. So, I'm at a wedding in Mississippi. It's my nephew's wedding. And we've gone to the rehearsal, and now we're at the rehearsal dinner. Really nice dinner. Really had a great, the whole experience was great. And so Boss, my wife and I, we sit down at a table with people that we don't know who they are at first, or at least I don't. I think she did. But they're the family members of, trash truck. So anyway, they're the family members of the bride. We don't know them. So this is our first time meeting them, first time talking to them, and there's 4 of them. It's the son, his girlfriend, the mom and the dad. Again, very nice people. We're talking about stuff, and the topic of chihuahuas come up. Just like you, we talk about you and how old you are and how creepy you are sometimes. So anyway, as we're having this conversation, and again, first time meeting these people, the father says, yeah, well, many years ago we had this chihuahua named PACO. Okay. And he was really young. He was like 8 months old, a year old, beautiful little puppy. And it was on Father's Day. I was getting up out of my chair. My wife had asked me to do something, so I got up, you know, not mad, like energetically got up. And as I got up, it just so happened to correlate with the time in which the dog was coming at him, I guess, running and kind of jumping towards him. And so he connected with, like, boom, like kicking the dog. And the dog went flying at a high velocity into a table. I guess it was like a stone table. It was like, and he goes, and it hit dead. Dead. Tongue out, eyes gone, just dead. And I'm sitting there going, yeah, I mean, again, kind of bringing the tone down, right, at the rehearsal dinner. And I said, like, what'd you do? And he goes, my wife was screaming, and my daughter was upset. My son was, you know, kind of laughing, but not like he's psychotic, but like just, it just happened. It caught him as off as being weird. It was like a nervous, like, giggle or something. And the father is just stunned. It's Father's Day. He just killed this dog. And I'm thinking, okay, so what can I say? So I said, so wait, did he like, did you take him to the vet? Did he die at the vet? And he's like, no. It was instantly dead, just dead. And I just thought, oh my God, why are we having this conversation? And I said something like, well, trying to comfort the guy. So, well, at least it was quick, right? It was really quick. I'm so sorry. And he goes, wait, no, I'm not done. And I thought, oh God, are we going to get into the burial? No, he says, so I just jumped up and said, not on my watch. And I grab him, and he's dead as a doornail. And I grab him, hold on. I grab him, and I grab his snout, and I hold it, and I start blowing in, and I start taking my little fingers and pushing on his heart and doing. So he's giving CPR to a little Chihuahua, right? He says, nothing's happening. And suddenly he feels like a little beep. And eventually he keeps going and going, and the dog comes back to life. He says at first the dog's a little out of it, and he's like, oh God, did he, you know, is he all messed up now? But he's perfectly fine now, and alive. And I'm like, oh my God, I get to meet this Chihuahua tomorrow night because he's gonna be at the wedding reception. So I was like, oh my God, I'm gonna meet a zombie Chihuahua and or like the Messiah of Chihuahuas, for he is risen. And so I was really stoked about it. But for me, because I can't just leave things alone like that, I'm thinking about you. And I just, you know, I was thinking about you. I lean over to my wife and I say, hey, come here real quick, just real quick. And I asked the guy, I said, could you just clarify again, how old was that dog? And he says, well, like 8 months to a year. And I said, good, because when this guy goes, which eventually, you know, it will happen, I just want you to know, I'm not doing that. I'm not going to try to revive you. Everyone at the table agreed. Don't try to do it. Don't try to, just let the guy go. Because quite frankly, dude, I love you, but I'm afraid that if I were to revive you, you'd come back like something from Pet Sematary, right? And then at that point, you wouldn't be Mom's dog. He'd be my dog now. Anyway, that's my story. Sorry it was long, but I wanted to share. That is the story of PACO. And on YouTube, I might post a picture of me holding PACO so you can see PACO lives. All right, PACO lives. All right, so now we have the Cold Brew NITROPRESS. It is now divided. It's got that nice little creamy head there. We have the Cold Brew here. We're going to do a side-by-side tasting as a reminder. Again, I get it that the flavor is not massively intense, but I really dig that. I really, really like that. Okay, now we're going to move over to the NITROPRESS. Okay, now, here are my thoughts. The NITROPRESS is good. It brings out that creamy element. I mean, it just does, you know. The nitrogen being infused into the coffee creates that velvety taste. It's very, very nice. Here's the problem. Because the coffee and chocolate flavors, not the coffee, but the chocolate flavors are so muted on the cold brew, they're almost completely gone on the NITROPRESS. So what you're really getting is an elevation of that marshmallow taste because of the cream. the creamiest. You're tasting that, and you're also getting the elevation of the nut flavor as well, but it's not intense enough. So I think that you're gonna lose the benefit of the flavor. Again, is it good? Yeah, it's really good. I've got the rest of the container here. I'm gonna be trying it, but kind of, you're basically just getting marshmallow and nut. That's what it is. And that's good, but for me, I'll probably avoid the NITROPRESS. So for me, the two best options are gonna be the cold brew and the espresso. So anyway, if you wanna go pick up a bag of this, you can. I'm gonna be reviewing the other one a little bit later today. Thank you for going on this taste journey with us. So from all four Chihuahuas and myself, have a happy Thanksgiving. Hit like, subscribe, share, and alerts. And until next time, people, what are we gonna do? We're gonna keep tasting like a boss. Thanks so much.